podcast starts now. Welcome all. We are here in New York City. It's a beautiful spring day. And George is both deeply hungover and more energetic than I've ever seen him in my entire life.
I'm trying to make up for... And you know what else I did? I realized this was subconscious. Do you see what I'm wearing?
Martinis?
I'm wearing my martini shirt, almost being like, don't look at me. I'm normal when it comes to alcohol. I'm not hungover.
You're like leaning in. You're being
it's
like,
weird.
Actually, who wants a drink?
I'm like, I'm an alcoholic.
You're like, that didn't even affect me at all.
I feel if I stop, it's the kind of thing that if I stop talking, I might collapse. I feel it's the. Do you remember when you were like 23 and it was like a normal part of your life was being like deathly hungover?
And start at 34, folks. No, I'm feeling this weird thing where you're like, I'm so hungover.
And yet I keep killing it.
It's inspiring me, like a feeling of loserdom in me.
Because you didn't drink enough last night?
I was completely responsible and normal.
But you went out.
Sure, I had 3 drinks over the course of 4 hours.
Right, and then you were drinking water throughout, kind of checking in on yourself.
One of the drinks was over dinner.
Right.
It was like...
You had a little pH strip for each of your drinks to make sure they were
By the way, yeah, I was testing for fentanyl the whole time.
Fentanyl.
But I am visiting, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So I should
you're
be
the
like,
one that should be
I should be fucking crazy.
So,
and instead I was completely
interestingly,
responsible. And I'm like, I'm just going to go home.
Interestingly, the people that are responsible for my current state are the Obama family.
Are you allowed to say that? Or is this classified?
I think I'm going to go ahead and talk about it openly.
Okay.
The event that I went to last night, which was our dear friends, Hunter and Peyton, their podcast was actually relaunched on the Higher Ground Network. Because if there's one thing I always think of when I think about Hunter Harris and Peyton Dix is when others go low, they actually go high.
Higher ground.
Which they're the only people I know that always go high when others go low.
Everyone else in our community goes low.
But it's interesting that they wake up and choose to go. You know how people choose violence? They're sort of the opposite of that, in that they choose to go high every single day. And so I think that was probably the synergy that the Obamas saw. And they said, we need to get this on our network. Point being, the open bar that is the cause of my current state was directly funded by the Obama family.
Wow. Do you think it was an attack on our podcast to try to injure you for today?
Well, I do wonder that, because a lot of podcasters that were not on the Higher Ground Network were invited, and then knowing that they would have to record the next day, probably there's a bunch of podcasts right now of people like me, other gay guys, being like, I'm really not feeling well.
So what book are you promoting? I think something happens with you that is the overcorrection. You do it when you're late too.
Oh God.
And I have to say,
here we go.
Today you were on time.
Comedy Central roast of George.
Today you were on time in a way that you had told me you were hungover like 10 in the morning or something, but I forgot. And then I was running late and you texted me something so sinister.
I did. It's true.
That I could not believe.
I actually texted you something really
I'm going to have to read it out loud.
Don't you think it harkens back to sort of my behavior, a few years ago when we knew each other, where I was much more like aggressive?
It's very Joker-esque.
Yeah.
You said, is it killing you that you'll be late both times we recorded with Bobby, even though I'm usually the late one, ... And that's literally exactly what I was thinking about. To just take glee in my suffering.
Well, let's go ahead and bring him in. He's actually looking amazing in a sort of quiet luxury meets workwear moment.
Oh, thank you.
Tones of beige.
Tones of beige. He reminds me of, excuse me, don't talk yet.
I've been sitting pretty patiently and respectfully.
Please welcome Bobby Finger, who, by the way, has announced 3 projects since we asked him to be on the podcast. It's really amazing.
A book, a judging program, and
another book.
2 books?
You have 2 books that are coming out in the next calendar year.
I can't even read 2 books at the same time.
Yeah. Okay, I know that I feel like you're the type of person that would be embarrassed by the question I'm about to ask, but I will ask it anyway, which is, so how do you do it? I know that this is like probably a joke among your friends.
It's a bit of a joke.
Right, because it's a sort of insane level of productivity.
Would you like to know how I do it?
Yes. You wake up at 5 a.m.?
I think I finally have an answer for this.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Not that I get asked it all the time.
Just for anyone listening, maybe they're not familiar with your work. You host a podcast that is a full-time job. You have written 3 novels in 6 years?
3 novels in 5 years.
In 5 years?
Yeah.
Okay. Relax. And you have co-written 1 nonfiction book of essays with your co-host, Lindsay. It's 200 pages?
It's 200 pages.
Okay,
I'm not saying it's not that
alert.
long. It's not that long.
Okay,
That's like
so you're sort of Ben Learnering.
I've been learning. Yeah. I have not read that book.
Weirdly, I did.
You did?
Yeah, I read it on the airplane.
Oh, I haven't read it.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
I should read it. That's
You know,
what I say about Ben Litter books. I should read it.
Yeah, this happened with that book, Perfection, too. I recommended it to you, and then you read
This
it, and
keeps
I didn't.
happening. Yeah, you like assign.
I'm like,
me
I heard
books.
this was good. Go. Like, let me know what you think.
Because basically you're my only rec for books. So any book you say, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna read that one.
So was it good?
Yeah, I liked it.
Oh my God, we need to have him on for book club. But go on. How do you do it?
Okay, my answer is, when's the last time you saw me?
Well, we recorded your
your
podcast.
podcast.
Yeah, when's the last time you saw me socially?
You don't socialize.
No, I socialize.
You
I don't
do
socialize that
socialize.
much. I don't socialize as much as, let's say, I did before the pandemic.
So Thursday night you're not going out.
I have kind of a routine on Thursday nights. I like going to the Alamo Draft House and seeing a movie,
Okay.
and then going home.
Even though
which
you're
is
a
what I
Regal
did.
member?
I'm a member of both.
Oh, interesting.
Whoa, 2 books, 2 movie theater.
Because
memberships?
I go to movies a lot. It actually does pay for itself.
No, I get it.
As long as you see 2 a month, you've earned your money back.
I was
you
a
know?
member of 3 gyms in New York, so I get it.
Why were
Which
you a
ones?
member of 3 gyms?
Which ones? Concurrently?
Like Equinox.
No, so I was.
How do you do it?
I was a member of Blink because it was only $15 a month,
Uh-huh.
and then I was a member.
You go to the bathroom, it pays for itself.
and then I was a member of Absolute Power because it opened up in Bushwick at the time.
Absolute Power.
Yes, it's not white supremacist. It's just Absolute
I was
Power.
gonna say it sounds like a Clint Eastwood movie, but
And so that one was only $45 a month, and it was like less crowded than Blink, so you could lift weights there, and I could use the treadmills at Blink. Then I joined the Y on 14th and 6th because they have a pool, and so I would spend laps
Oh.
there. So they all serve different purposes. And
you
they
made
were-
it seem like it was an accident. This is all very intentional.
of course,
It's a strategy. How much was the Y?
It was around 90 to
So
100.
3 gyms cheaper than 1 Equinox.
Exactly.
Literally cheaper than
That's
what I pay
fine.
monthly for one gym.
That's
Access
fine.
to one gym that currently doesn't
Exactly.
have a locker room because they are renovating it, so I have to go home and shower.
Wow.
Do you get any sort of like
Actually,
credit?
yes, I do.
course.
They did give me for the period that this is so interesting. By the way, thank you everyone for watching. They did give me for the period that the locker room is closed access to all gyms nationwide.
I thought you were
I
saying
recently
all
went.
locker rooms.
I recently went to the Vancouver one.
Really?
Yeah, I flew just to go to the gym.
That's amazing. Okay, wait. Sorry, we cut you off at your routine. Thursday movie.
Thursday movie, and that's it.
I don't like doing things on Thursday.
Okay.
I like seeing a movie on Thursday.
Friday.
And
What are
then
you
having
up
a
to?
weekend. I had plans, and then on the train here, my husband texted me and he was like, "What if we don't go to this birthday party tonight? What if we just stay home?" And I was like, "Oh,
You
that's
told
magical."
him. You told him no. Of
I
course.
said, "Thank you so much. I don't want to go. It's his friend. It's not mine."
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's-
okay.
Oh my god.
That's his
Blessing in
decision.
disguise.
That's
and
his
we won't know
decision.
anyone else there.
No, the realization that I had in my early 30s that you can say no to an invite is one that I will never. You're like, not quite.
I'll
You're like,
learn it.
well,
It's a
I don't know
double-edged
about that.
sword, though.
I'll learn it in my 40s, maybe.
Okay.
It's nice. I just got there. It's nice to be home, but it's also then when you do it too often, then you miss people.
Yeah.
Because it's not like when I go socialize, I have a bad time. I always have a great time.
Mhm.
But then you have a great time and you kind of regret not saying yes the
Well,
week before. let's
The
say.
other thing is, in the same way that I often feel like I have to watch or read something, even if I know it's bad, to like be part of the discourse, I feel that way about new people that are added to the group. Where like if I don't go out for a few months, then suddenly there's like a new guy named Jake, and everyone else is
God,
friends with
everyone knows
her.
Jake.
Don't even get me
Everyone knows
started.
Jake, and they're like, and then and then everyone also keeps being like, I don't know where we met. I mean, he's been around.
Mhm.
They're like, no, he hasn't.
Mhm.
We need to someone bring a gun into the studio and shoot me for
Yes.
what I'm about to say. But of course, this brings up New York versus LA. Because sometimes, look, I would be happy if a gunman walked in this room currently, but he's not here or she. And so
Thank
what
you.
I'm doing
It could be
is
Zendaya.
valid still.
Mhm.
So sometimes when I say, now that I'm in LA, I
Uh-huh.
say yes to everything because things happen like once every 2 weeks.
Once every 2
Mhm.
weeks, yeah.
Okay.
Whereas sometimes I'll like have PTSD from New York having things to do all the time, and I'll say no to a party, and then I'll be like, what am I doing? Just go to the thing. You haven't been to something in roughly a month.
Thoughts?
I've never lived in LA. It sounds tough.
It's
It sounds
really,
tough.
really
I'll be
challenging.
polite. I'll be kind.
Really
It sounds
hard.
Well,
tough.
everyone that moves back to New York from LA, it's like they're coming from war, and they have like war flashbacks to people like staying in at 8 p.m. Or like famously, one time I went out to dinner with a group of friends, dear friends, in Los Angeles,
Love
and
'em.
then afterwards, the plan was to go over to one of their apartments. This was a Friday night,
Mhm.
and then everyone changed into sweatpants. And then he apologized to me for not having enough soft pants for me, and I said, I'm gonna keep my denim jeans on, actually, because
Wait,
it is 9:30 p.m. on a Friday.
Did this person have like guest pants to give out?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
This was maybe 2009, the year I moved to New York. I lived in it was a very pre-girls, Greenpoint apartment above a bar. Years. Too many people living in the same unit. Was sharing like a fake room with a wall that I literally made out of butcher paper just to separate the space. And our upstairs neighbor had the same apartment, but he lived in it alone. So it was the same size, huge, because it was a work play situation. And I lived with 3 other women, and he had a crush on basically all of them and was flirting with them all the time. And he invited them up to play Rock Band 2009. And I went up and I was wearing socks with shoes. And he said, he was a bit OCD. I can say that because he said it. And he said, would you mind taking off your shoes before you come in here? Fine, normal. And I walked in and I thought, it's summer. I know my feet stank. This is going to be rough. And I took off my shoes and instantly I was like, I have stinky feet. This sucks. And we walked in. He turned on Rock Band, started flirting with my friends. And he said, his name was Scott, the artist, graphic designer, creative director type. I'm a creative director.
Sure.
Lives in a beautiful apartment.
Oh yeah, they're going to go ahead and not want shoes.
And he said, Bobby, would you come with me for a second? And I said, sure, Scott. This is a scary guy.
Oh, I know. I know where this is.
And I went into his bedroom and he said, why don't you come here? And he opened up his dresser drawer to a like meticulously organized sock drawer where they were all folded and arranged perfectly. Black and white socks only. And he said, why don't you take one of these and put them on? And I said, okay. And then he goes, you can just put them on. I'm going to go back into the game and they're yours. And I said, thanks. It was I'm like sweating. It was one of the most mortifying experiences of my life. What do you have to say about that?
That's really tough.
That's sweatpants. Does he have a sock drawer to give out to stinky feet guests?
Why didn't you? Well, I can't believe you stayed.
Yeah, no, I would have.
They were my best friends.
I know.
And I don't even like Rock Band. I'm not good at it.
Because of course,
that makes one of us.
Your talent at video games is something that really scares me.
That's basically how I learned how to play the drums.
But it's also like, it's not just that. It's Sam had to choose to stop playing Super Smash Brothers with a group of friends because he kept beating everyone.
We can't get into it.
Okay.
I kind of want to get into it.
No, we've talked about it. We can't.
But the thing with an experience like that is maybe I'm better now that I'm older, but my defense mechanism is to make a joke about, like, if that happened to me, I would immediately try to make a joke that would make everything worse, because that is the type of person that is not going to respond to, like, just telling me my feet are stinky. Like, he's just not going to enjoy that.
I sucked into my body. Yeah, I shriveled. Of course, I told all them when I left, and they were like, he's a freak. But I was like, do you understand how mortifying that was?
Well, there's something so condescending. It's very like straight guy calling you buddy.
Yeah.
To be like, hey, come here. Like, let me walk you through this. Like,
because he was trying to be like he was trying to kind of show off to them too, because I think he knew I would relay that story to them. Mm-hmm. And he wanted to seem like a good guy. Look how generous. I gave Stinky Bobby black socks. They were really nice socks too. I have to say they were really nice socks. They weren't just Uniqlo. Oh yeah, I had them for a long time. I could tell which ones were his in my like sock drawer because they were like they were a nice.
Was it a bit erotic to have his socks?
No, I didn't. I wasn't attracted to him. No.
Yeah,
but sometimes someone can be disgusting, and that is the reason why you're attracted.
That's
to them.
true.
And
maybe he was attracted to you.
Maybe he was attracted to me. I never thought about that.
Maybe he was into feet. And maybe he wanted you to take off your socks, and he wanted your stinky feet to touch his socks.
I would love to say I agree with you. I think he really just couldn't stand the smell of my feet.
I do think that potentially that's why he told you to keep the socks.
Yeah. Oh, he was grossed out.
Yeah.
I want to return to something.
Yeah.
I want to return to your schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Because
it's not that. It's truly not that.
No, but we didn't finish it, and I keep thinking about it.
Okay.
So Friday, you're saying no to a birthday party. So then,
Friday, I would do stuff.
You would do stuff.
Yeah. And I typically find myself like, if I socialize on a Friday, maybe I won't on a Saturday.
So it's one day a weekend.
I mean, that's what I would like it to be. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. Because again, like I do find myself like when you are in a space.
I'm just laughing because it's like some people have children.
Yeah, but you don't, right?
No. I don't want kids.
You're acting like no one has ever like not gone out every night of the week.
If he had a child, of course I would say, stay in, diva. Raise that baby.
Compared to the average person, you're not like a hermit. Like
No.
you have like an active social life. It's just like the people we know are like gay guys
Depends
that are
on your
constantly on
sample.
ketamine.
Based on my sample, you are a hermit.
And like my closest friend and podcast co-host is, as you know, Lindsay, incredibly social, makes a new friend every week of her life, and is that person who's like, you know, Jake.
She has producer energy.
You definitely met Jake. And I'm like, I haven't met Jake because I wasn't at those past 9 things.
Yeah.
And it's both intimidating, but at the same time, it's kind of comforting to know that, like, if I want to feel social on any given day, something's going on. Like, I think that that's really nice.
Because you are plugged into the networks.
Yeah.
And you can at any point activate the node.
Yes.
To be like,
it's last time I saw you socially at your, what was it? It was for your show.
Yes.
It was your like party for the show when it was done.
Yes.
And I saw a lot of people that I knew. I met a few people I didn't. And it was good to see them. And I felt like I had reset the clock in a way. And it's sort of like, but also it's almost like lecherous because I'm like putting the obligation on other friends to like have events for me. I'm not doing it myself. I just turned 40. I didn't have a party. I didn't want one.
Wow.
You didn't have a party.
Yeah. And why? Because Lindsay had a party 2 weeks before. And I saw the people I wanted to see.
That's true.
Most of them.
When Lindsay is like, oh, have you met new Jake? Everyone knows Jake now. You should just go like, oh, that's funny. Have you met my new book?
Well, the thing is,
You should say that, Bobby. That's
she
really
read
good.
it already. She reads it first. So I don't know. But I'm fine. I'm like,
Would you say your characters are kind of your community?
I would never say that. If the shooter who came
Would you say
in
the city of New York?
put a gun to my head and said, would you say that? I would say, kill me. Just fire. It's fine. You know?
Wow.
What is the new book about?
It's about
It's called
a
We Are
wedding.
Gathered Here Today.
We Are Gathered Here Today. It was originally titled The Hour of Disrespect. They said that's not descriptive enough. So I said, call it Gay Marriage. There's no novel called just Gay Marriage.
That's fun.
And they said, that's a good title. That's terrible for SEO.
Right.
And
That's
then,
tough.
which is, hard to argue at that. And then they said it needs a new title. I couldn't think of one. I was being like a little stubborn bitch about it. I was like, well, there's no other title. It's those. And they came up with that. And I was like, fine.
Is the book kind of like about how love wins?
It's, is it about how love wins?
Yeah, yes or no?
Yeah.
Fine. Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. It's about a wedding, a destination wedding weekend in Texas, where I'm from, in Central Texas, middle of nowhere, at a like Wild West themed venue. So it's very themed and it's 3 nights. And the protagonist is gay guy from New York, but also from Texas. So he's coming home. It's his cousin's wedding. He's officiating and, it's like extended family. But the table that he's seated at for the wedding is the cast-offs, like the other like queers. So he like makes friends with them. One of them he knows.
And then they start
And he's
dying,
engaged.
dying
And
one by one.
They hate each other. They like each other. He sort of like falls for one of them, even though he's engaged, and blah 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 blah.
Ooh.
That's what it's about. It's about
my.
it's about marriage. It's about friendship.
And
I
the
guess.
is the destination wedding gay or he's
It's
just
straight.
It's straight. And he okay.
So it's like
it's not
it's
about
like the
how
gay
love wins.
people at the straight
At the
wedding.
straight wedding.
And
Got
it's
it,
a
got
lot
it,
of
got it.
like complaining about weddings, complaining about marriage,
Ooh, I
complaining
like that
about
better.
straight people.
I'm
you
really
know.
happy because
Yeah.
initially I thought it was about a gay wedding. I was less interested.
That made
and
me
now I actually like
I
this.
agree. I specifically wanted to write a wedding book about gay marriage at a straight wedding.
Okay,
And then
that
it all
actually-
went from there. Yeah.
Bobby, that actually makes me want to read it.
Sam, there's a book you should read. It's called We Are Gathered Here Today. I think you would like it. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, you should read it.
Yeah. George won't. So
George won't. Should we do our first?
Yeah, let's do it because I want to get on the topic.
Yeah. So,
And yes,
well, our first segment basically is
I was literally going to now promote Bobby's other book that's coming out. But you know what? We have a whole episode.
we have a whole damn ep. So our first segment is called Straight Shooters, and in this segment, we're going to ask you a series of rapid fire questions. It's basically this thing or this other thing, and the only rule is you can't ask any follow-up questions, or we will scream at you.
okay.
Can I forgot what the word for segment was for a second.
Oh, that
I'm
happens to me a
fucking
lot.
freaking
I actually
out.
have forgotten most words that I once knew.
That's where it gets complicated because
Sorry.
we're too busy
It's
going
bad.
out. Bobby, seeing Audrey Hobart or skating on street or vert?
Seeing Audrey Hobart.
Full metal jacket or half off blazer?
Half off blazer.
Lena Dunham's fame sick or Lyme's disease from ticks?
Famesick.
FanDuel or Deadpool?
Ooh, FanDuel.
E-bike, e-book, E-bombs world.
E-book.
Watching the Madison on Paramount Plus or booking a stay at the Radisson because you have wanderlust?
This is hard. Okay. Watching the Madison on Paramount Plus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, taking ayahuasca or saying, I don't wanna.
I don't wanna.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Mm-hmm. Or blankly, I stare at that piece of ham.
Oh.
Blankly, I stare at that piece of ham.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
First of all, you did incredibly well.
I feel like I'm red. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous.
It's the lights, too.
What would you say in honor of Gaga's new song featuring Doechii?
Runway?
Runway, yes. How many doves would you give Bobby?
I'm sorry, the connection?
Well, we haven't done doves in a while, but now in honor of Gaga's new song, let's do doves again.
Oh, we've still been doing doves.
Not according to some of our commenters. They say bring back doves.
We've been doing doves.
Give me 1,000.
I think you got 987 doves.
Oh, that's a really good score.
Close.
Well, because it was really, really studied. You could feel that.
I'm thrilled. I feel like I'm in grad school.
It's really, and you are.
And in many senses, you are.
I'd never.
We're affiliated with Bard.
I almost went to grad. I almost applied or took the GRE. And then I was like, what are you thinking?
Well, as someone I went to grad school and then 3 years after I graduated, my program stopped existing. So it sort of doesn't even mean anything on my resume.
I always liked the potential of grad school.
Well, it's always there for you.
It's always there
I'm
for you.
still like, I could go back.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the military.
Yes. Well, you can be too old for the military, actually.
Mm-hmm. What's the
What
limit
if you have
now?
one of the computer jobs?
I don't know, but I had the experience of, you know how there was some news story that was like, we're going to bring back the draft.
Mm-hmm.
I literally clicked on it, Control F search like age. It was like 18 to 25. And I was like, don't need to read the rest of this.
No.
don't care about like what it means for the country or like for war. I was like, I mark myself safe.
I definitely have some kind of condition that would prevent me from
Me
being
too.
enlisted.
Yeah. Being
something would be wrong. They'd catch something. They'd like Pernuvo
I'm
me
like,
and be like,
they would be like,
this.
he walks like that. Like that's surely that can't work on the field.
His biceps are trash. No, he's not getting in. No free college for you. Bobby, what is your straight topic today? Oh my gosh, what an amazing transition, actually.
Oh, that was so good. My straight topic today is, I said what it was. What's a good name for it? Jason Bouring. I think I'm gonna make his name a verb.
Oh, it's not the character Jason Bourne or the Bourne franchise.
It is the idea of waking up and not knowing
Okay, it's the
who
plot
you
of,
are, what your past is, and being so devastated that you're like, I have to figure out who I was before. Because I think it's very straight to say I have to remake my same life over instead of saying this is an opportunity to be someone new, to be someone different, to be my true self, right? Like go with my instincts and actual urges.
To kind of show up as your full ass authentic self.
Yeah.
So if you woke up and suddenly you didn't remember anything, you turn around, there's a stranger next to you in your bed, what would you do?
I would freak out probably.
Right.
But then I think I would see it as some kind of gift, right? And it's not anything to do, because I was like, how do I do this without being disrespectful to people in my life and like the adult I actually am? And it's like, it's not about disrespecting that. It's about seeing opportunity that maybe you didn't have before. Like seeing like, it feels very like gay, it feels very queer to say like, there's a period of my life, like these early years where I didn't have the ability or the confidence to do X, Y, Z, whatever it is I wanted to do. It wasn't easy, where it's like, I feel like that urge is primal maybe in a gay person.
This is kind of genius because it's like a metaphor for coming out almost. It's like
yes.
you live through life thinking this is what my future will look like. And then at some point when you're, 12, 13, 17,
the
whatever.
pre-coming out years,
like you're like, oh, this one thing is different about me and that will radically change the possible future I can have.
Yeah.
And your choices are either to like push that down and try to maintain consistency and be like, nope, this is who I am, or to like embrace it and be like, I'm buying Born This Way by Lady Gaga.
Yeah, exactly. That would be my instinct, and I'd be like, I think I got to get out of here. I gotta spend too much money on the mayhem ball or something.
Yeah, you know? Seeing the uncertainty as an opportunity rather than a hindrance.
Yeah, it's almost like there's another movie now that I'm saying it out loud, because the way I came to this, I was like, what is the straightest thing that I really like that's kind of embarrassing? Mm-hmm. And there's plenty of them, but one of them is like the Jason Bourne movies. I fucking love them, and I watch them all the time when I'm not going to parties. And so it was like, this is what is it about this that is especially straight? And how would a gay person react in the Jason Bourne situation? And I was like, that could be something. Also, Family Man. Like if a gay guy woke up in Tay Leone's bed, well, I guess he would be kind of excited. Yeah. But like he would also say, I'm leaving.
Totally.
These aren't my kids.
You know what the gay version of Jason Bourning is? The Amy Schumer movie, I Feel Pretty. That's like a gay person's idea of Jason Bourning, is waking up being like, I'm snatched.
That one, or it's like, there's almost like a, sorry to bring it up, but the Harry Potter plot line of like, oh, there's another world where I'm fucking famous.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm actually famous and rich.
Yeah.
That's the gay fantasy.
What's Freaky Friday? Because that's interesting. Because
there's weird age stuff.
Yeah.
But maybe if you're gay teen, suddenly adult, is that fun? Freaky Friday's a little too freaky.
It's too much.
I think it might actually be too freaky.
I think if I were to wake up Jason Bourne and truly was like, I don't know anything, I don't know who I am, I don't know what my name is, I would definitely try to lie. I think my first instinct would be like, I'm going to pretend I know who I am and what's going on until someone stops me. I think I'd be like, and I am Jeff.
No,
and like,
your yes and ethos would really come out.
I don't think
you'd be like at an office job, like coding and like accidentally making a bomb, and you'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah, I wonder if my whole memory was erased and my name, would my improv training be erased as well? That's where it gets
that's
scary.
a really good point.
I don't think it would be.
Thank God.
Well, here's a question about Jason Bourne. Mm-hmm. Okay, I have watched the movies, but not in a while. His innate personality is the same.
Yeah.
He just doesn't remember who he is.
It's like memories.
And his combat skills are still the same.
Oh, they're all there.
Oh, they're in.
Yeah. They're all there. But like you would wake up and be like, how could I be a little trickster? You know, like I don't think Matt Damon would do that, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, who am I? Like it's fun to not know who you are.
Do you remember that Disney Channel series The Jersey?
No.
Remind me.
Okay, so this was there was a magic jersey, and whoever put it on suddenly was in the body of a professional athlete. And if I remember correctly, the series literally had real athletes guest star as themselves for each episode. So it was kind of like a funny, it was like a way to like have, you know, some famous hockey player on. And obviously that's like a fun premise for a kid's show. It petrified me because I was literally, I'm not even good enough as a middle schooler playing soccer. Imagine suddenly waking up and you have to be Mia Hamm. Like, can you think of anything worse? I was watching the Olympics this year and I was like, what if I put on the jersey and suddenly I'm Alyssa Liu and it's up to me to bring home the gold? And then everyone's booing you and you like can't even skate in a straight line?
Yeah.
It's scary.
Well, them assuming you'll have like the powers of knowing how to do everything, it's a fantasy. In the sense of like, I don't have that. I've never had that fantasy.
Yeah.
I'm always tiptoeing into things. I've always wanted to be one of those people that's like, fuck it, I'm gonna do that thing. But I'm always like, I can do something for 10 years and be like, I don't know.
Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, like, it is like a straight child. The jersey is a straight child's dream.
Oh, completely.
Because they're like, if you put me in that position, I would do a great job.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm like, even if I've literally been training at sports for my whole life, I'd be like, don't put me in.
Well, it's like running for office. Like the idea, because that's something you cannot have training in until you do literally get elected. What if I'm amazing at campaigning but terrible at governing?
You'll never
and there's
know
no way to know
yeah.
until you try. I'm not risking that.
It's not like
letting down my whole community.
He was great on the debate team.
Yeah,
that doesn't really work.
No, it doesn't work at all. Yeah. You have to coalition build. Okay, so Jason Bouring. This is I'm interested in this genre and Freaky Friday, Jason Bouring, I Feel Pretty, The Jersey of like waking up and something is different and you have to figure it out.
Yeah. And is that an opportunity or is it like terrifying?
Yes, exactly.
And I think that's the dividing line.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I think they all stem from the same thing of feeling underappreciated and normal. It's like you are a normal guy,
be great. Yes.
And you're like, I just wish there was a secret thing where I was like actually really amazing.
Yeah.
That's what it all is.
Okay, yes. So it's almost like the two types of subjectivity you can have are either being like, I'm such a flop, I wish I were great, or thinking, I know I'm great and I have not been given the opportunity for that to shine.
Yeah.
I'm like, which one am I? You know, I guess if you're a healthy person like me, it goes back and forth. Like some days I feel like I'm really innately great, and sometimes I feel like
it does go back and forth.
But also Jason Bourne, like, he remembers how to get his safety deposit box with passports and money.
Mm-hmm.
You have no memory, but you have a passport to every country and a bunch of money and a gun. That's exciting.
Yeah, like we're going on vacation.
We're going to be okay. We're going to
See
be
you in
absolutely
Zanzibar.
okay. Yeah. And Run Lola Run is here. Like, that's great.
So this is because initially when you said Jason Bourne, I thought your topic was going to be like the film series Jason Bourne.
No, I came more prepared than that. Come on.
And I was like, my sort of rebuttal would have been like, but to cast the romantic lead as Run Lola Run is so gay.
Yeah. Right. And Joan Allen is there.
Exactly.
Kind of
like,
being cunty. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, it's weirdly actually like, I mean, literally to cast Run Lola Run is crazy. Like that should have been Jessica Alba if it was cast by a straight person. Can you imagine? Everything else is the same, but it's Jessica Alba.
It never would have gotten a second one. Although she does die at the beginning of the
and
second
also
one.
Julia Stiles doing Julia Stiles' voice.
She's the worst part of those movies. And her highlights are crazy. Also, and then they kind of retcon. It's like, no, Matt Damon and Julia Stiles had a thing. It's like, no, they didn't. That's insane.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they kind of worked that in the third one.
Do you remember when she was in Hustlers?
Isn't she a journalist?
She's a journalist, and they have her in like journalist drag. Like everyone else is literally like obviously looking amazing because they're all strippers. And then Julia Stiles, beautiful woman, but they had to bring her down to earth because she's a journalist, and they put her in these like ugly kitten heels and like a cardigan. And they were like, go. Report.
I think she also had a character poster as well.
Yes,
it was like
she
Constance
did.
Wu, J-Lo, Julia Stiles.
Everyone else is literally doing pinup pose with the pole, and then Julia Stiles is like has a reporter notebook and was like,
do you remember this or bits of celebrity trivia? Do you remember this thing that Julia Stiles did in like the early 2000s? She was promoting something on, I want to say it was David Letterman. So it was maybe Save the Last Dance, maybe 10 Things I Hate About You, famous enough to be on a late night show. And she was going to Columbia at the time and made fun of the employees of the cafeteria.
I've actually heard this on your podcast.
And everyone at Columbia like revolted, and they were like, fuck Julia Stiles. And then she had to write an op-ed in the Columbia paper about like how being an actor requires you to say certain things when you are doing press for a film, and you should not be taking me so seriously, and blah, 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 blah. I feel like that tanked her career.
Really?
That's why. Not really, but you know.
That was a real golden era of actresses going to college, because that's Natalie Portman was in Harvard.
Who else?
And even like a little bit later, but like Emma Watson going to Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They don't do that anymore.
I saw Reese Witherspoon.
She dropped out of Stanford.
Exactly. And she went to take her kid to school. She was in Stanford for some reason, and it was like Reese Witherspoon visits her Stanford dorm, and I was like, the one she was there for 3 months in? Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's not exciting to me. You left.
You know, there's Chelsea Clinton went to Stanford, and you can see where her former dorm is because it's the only one with bulletproof glass on the windows, and it like gets a different tint than the rest of them.
Doesn't reflect the same way.
Yeah.
I mean,
someone told me that. I haven't fact checked.
I believe you.
So, Bourne-ing, we went to Stanford.
What else did they do to the room to make it like safe? Just the glass?
I know. Can you imagine? Maybe it was like, special. They put her in a special box.
Yeah, it's like a skiff. Like, what did they do for her? Extra anti-slip pads on the bathroom tub. You know, like, this is the really good stuff.
Well, it's also like, at that point, just put her off campus. Like, there's fully Secret Service people there taking her to her dorm, where her roommate, whose name's like Jessica, is like, hey.
Oh my
Jenna
God.
Bush Hager, my alma mater. Really? Yeah, a few years before me.
Wait, imagine this. Okay, here's a plot. Chelsea Clinton. She's at college. She slips in the bathtub. She wakes up. She's Jason Bourne. She doesn't remember who she is. She doesn't know why she has bulletproof glass. And she decides to live a completely normal life.
There's Secret Service outside. She's
like, who are you guys? She thinks like men are following her, and she keeps being like, "Why are you following me?" But they're trained. They're trained to not like engage, so they're just being stoic, and they're like, "Don't engage, don't engage, don't engage." And she's like, "Fuck! Like, what is happening?"
It would be so tough for her.
Okay, this is a good movie.
And then also like all the other friends at Stanford are like, I think she's going through something.
Well, and also all the other friends at Stanford were kind of annoyed with her. They were like, only like we are friends with her because she's Chelsea Clinton. We have to be. But that we're literally paid. We're on payroll. Yeah. And then she bonked her head. She doesn't know she's Chelsea Clinton anymore. She's so fucking fun. Like she's like the life of the party. There's a scene where she's dancing on a table at the frat party, and everyone's like, I actually like Chelsea. And she's like, Chelsea, that is my name, isn't it?
I feel like
she's okay. Like, what if Meghan McCain bonks her head?
Oh, right. I forgot about her.
Okay, Meghan. Like, and
she ends up at the View anyway. She shows up to the View studios.
All roads lead to the View.
Something brought me here. I don't know why. That's where she is. Yeah. Just wanders there.
That actually
but she's not, doesn't have hair and makeup. Her wig is on like completely incorrectly. The bangs are on
surprise.
The side. And she's like, I don't know. I think it's not right what Zoran said.
I have a feeling I don't like the mayor of this place where I woke up. Something isn't rubbing me the right way. No.
Huh.
Who were the other? Sasha and Malia?
I think they bonk their heads. They're the exact same.
I think they're living the bonk timeline.
Yeah, they're living the bonk timeline. Yeah, they somehow like didn't.
They're like, we need to get George drunk.
Yeah, like they didn't get the memo that they were not supposed to be like completely slaying and being iconic. No one told them that they had to meet media trained.
They are literally just, we're just like normal girls who grew up kind of rich.
Well, not just normal girls, but cool girls.
Well, yeah, that's the rich part. You know what I mean? Like,
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sort of like at Coachella.
I see one of them around LA all the time.
Really?
Yeah. She's at the spots.
Cool.
Oh, they're at the spots.
They're at the spots. And so are you. You're always at the spots. Well, as we know, you're always at the spots.
I have to be. That's why I have 0 books.
I feel like Meghan McCain probably was at Soho House or something. Like the spots for her when she was like 23. She was like going around.
Yeah.
And gabbing with people. Remember when she wrote a book with that guy from How to American
Michael
Summer?
Ian Black.
Michael Ian Black. Oh, it was called America, You
Sexy Bitch.
Oh, I do remember this.
And it's that like bums me out in a really insane way.
Totally.
Because I'm like, there used to be a time where we were so naive to be like, it's all just politics, y'all.
Write America, the book, the other book.
Have some fun.
I mean, Crossfire.
I mean,
let's wake that up. The idea of like James Carville being married to a Republican and it's like, it's a sitcom. Like, she's a Republican, he's a Democrat. What are we gonna do?
What if James Carville knocks his head on the bathroom?
Oh my God. He wakes up, he's literally like gay and into like hardcore bondage. I think that's what would happen.
So sometimes the head bonk can just change your sexuality.
I think James Carville will want literally things you have never even heard of to happen to his balls, cock, and hole.
I do feel that head bonk story is like a popular story in sort of Daily Mail UK. Something that I like. They're always like,
they can speak Italian.
Yeah.
Yes, totally.
Like, look at the former military man who bonked his head and is now a trans hairdresser.
Didn't that happen?
And you're sort of like, oh,
Mary Steenburgen, like she bonked her head and now like
is
has perfect pitch or something.
Yeah, now she can write songs.
Yes,
and she can write like Oscar-nominated songs.
But she does it like in her sleep during the day. She's doing Curb. Yeah.
It's time to get bonked.
No, it's time to get bonked. In 2026, hashtag get bonked.
And I think I'm very scared of head injuries.
Totally.
Really?
And so it's kind of...
I am too.
Maybe part of that... Have you seen the movie Apex with Charlize Theron and Taron Egerton?
Sorry, go ahead.
There's just a lot of head bonking in it.
Okay.
And I think that head bonking is, on its face, really scary. I don't like thinking about it. One of the reasons I moved to New York is that I don't have to drive anymore. Like I got into a bad car accident where I bonked my head. I got a concussion. Very scared of cars and bonking my head. But maybe to me there's some kind of fantasy in like the fun side of bonking.
What were you like before you bonked your head? What was your
the same only with the car? Yeah, I was the same only with the car.
The same but without trauma and fear.
Yeah, it gave me a concussion, and it was tough. Months after Natasha Richardson, or maybe a year, bonked her head and died, and I was very scared it was happening to me.
Ski bonks hit different.
They do. Sonny Bono died with the ski bonk.
It's crazy to me that anyone skis.
Skiing is the stupidest sport.
It is a classic example of like
the stupidest one.
It's literally like how the Kennedy curse is just because all of them think they can fly a plane.
Yeah.
It's like just like a softer every rich person thinks they will be the one not to get killed skiing.
But to be fair, I'm like, why? What are you guys? How are you running into trees? There's no trees on that path.
You get out of control. They're on the side. They're on the margins.
You can't stop yourself. You're going full speed ahead.
The path is so wide.
There's so many people there.
Mm-hmm. You got to get out of the way, and then
I'm victim blaming these people.
And Natasha Richardson wasn't even on like a major slope.
No, it's
very scary.
It's really
head
scary.
bonking.
I bonked,
but it can also be fun.
If you are Liz Cheney, it's there, or James Carville.
Has there been? I'm just thinking, like, is the head bonking genre a straight genre overall? I know that some of them, we said some of them are more gay. Like, I Feel Pretty is more gay than Jason Bouring, but is the whole genre straight overall? Because I'm trying to think.
Yes.
Has there been a? Oh wait,
is Shallow Hal a head bonk?
Yes. That's
head bonk too.
That's definitely head bonk.
Well, it's about getting back to the status quo, right? It's about returning to normalcy. So I think it has to be straight.
Yeah,
you know.
But it's also
bonking.
Like what you learn from the head bonk is the lesson, and you take it with you when you undo the head.
And
bonk.
what you always learn is what you had was really good.
Yes.
Wait, what you had was really, really
This
good.
is what it is. What's straight about it is that they learn the lesson, but always return to safety.
Yeah.
The gay head bonk movie would be, guess what? It's Freaky Friday. They stay switched.
Well,
and they like fully learn to live. She learns to live as a mother, and
they have fun.
And they have fun. And it's like
there's a lot more empathy.
Yeah, it's like there's no, because the straight version of the coming out narrative, if we're going in that direction, is like, you find out you're gay. This is the straight head bonk version of coming out. You find out you're gay, you come out, and then like 6 months later, it's like, just kidding, you were straight, but you learned that toxic masculinity is bad.
Well, and the gay bonk is everything post bonk is better.
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
It's like you got what you really needed.
Now you can sing.
Yeah, now you can sing.
Yeah, because if you're Amy Schumer and I Feel Pretty, to me it sounds perfect to just like think you're slaying the whole time. Why do you have to go back to accepting your quote unquote imperfect body? Just think you're perfect.
And you know what
that
else?
sounds amazing to me.
It's not head bonk, but I recently rewatched About Time, a very straight movie that I happen to enjoy. But the lesson, have you seen About Time?
I don't think so.
It's when Donald Gleason learns that he can go back in time whenever he wants to.
Oh, okay.
And Rachel McAdams is in it.
And the big sort of like which is actually
Rachel's
quite
there as well.
Rachel, she's there, and Bill Nye's there too, and so is Vanessa Kirby.
Oh,
like V1 Vanessa Kirby.
Love
so
that.
like it's great. And the lesson that he learns at the end of About Time is that like you don't need to go back in time. You can just enjoy the present. I think the gay version of About Time is they're constantly just doing it over again.
Yeah, let's go back.
As many times as possible.
Well, I think because the real, it's like propaganda for like, don't leave your family.
Yeah.
They're all basically like, hey, by the way, I know you want to leave your family.
Totally.
It's important you stick around.
You have to be. Taylor only needs you with the kids. You live in New Jersey, you have a mortgage.
Like, not just leave your family. I know you hate your life.
Yeah.
Like it's literally like, I know that literally there is an emptiness in you that will never be filled. But what if you got to taste? But like it could be worse. That's the message. That's the inspiring message. Hey, could be worse.
Yeah.
Well, how do you guys feel about like It's a Wonderful Life? Of course. Where does this fit in? Where it's like because one of my favorite films of all time, of course.
It's kind of a head bonk, but it's temperature shock, right? He falls into the water.
And so
wait, what happens?
Kind of a head bonk.
So he sees the world with him dead, basically, and everyone's like unhappy and miserable, and then he comes back. And he's like, actually, I don't want to kill myself. I'm so happy that I'm in my shitty house. I'm so happy I have all these kids.
Well, that's also a Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Right? Like he sees like Ghost of Christmas Present, Ghost of Christmas Past.
Yeah. And then he comes.
It's a twist.
It's a bonk.
It's a bonk.
It's a bonk.
But I feel like I remember watching It's a Wonderful Life, and of course I'm like, it's beautiful, it's so stunning, I always cry. But like I do remember being like, damn, it sucks he never went to Europe. Like I remember being like, so that he's really never gonna get to go.
He really wanted to work for National Geographic,
and his brother gets to go to Europe, and like
because of the war.
Well, but then
he get to go. He gets drafted. He gets to kill Nazis.
It's like the Ringer film podcast.
His brother gets to go to Europe,
but then he gets to go have a big fancy life, and he has to stay in a shitty house all because he didn't get to go to Europe.
Yeah, it's true.
I have a question. Has there ever been? This is a plot that would be the plot of like a 90s low-budget indie game movie like Trick. Have you ever seen Trick?
Oh, yeah. No, you've told me about it.
Sorry. But
I swear I've seen some movies.
Okay, but
you've seen It's a Wonderful Life?
Yes.
I want a gay head bonk movie where this is so obvious. The bonk is gay guy, has a perfectly normal life, works in advertising, wakes up, he's straight. How funny would that be?
Oh my God. But something's not right.
Yeah. There's so much there.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Because here's the two options.
So does he have a straight relationship?
Yeah, it's like, does he wake up in the body of a straight man, but he's still gay inside and doesn't know how to tell his wife? Or does he wake up and suddenly his entire personality is the same, but he literally is attracted to not men and women? So it's tough because he's part of a gay friend group. They're always going out.
So he body swapped.
I don't know. That's the thing.
I think it would have to be a body swap.
You think body swap?
A gay personality goes into
Andy
a
Cohen.
straight body. Yeah. Andy Cohen goes into James Carville. I guess not James Carville, actually. I would have to be,
Brian Williams.
Yes.
Love that.
Yes.
Okay, Andy Cohen and Brian Williams body swap comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That needs to be made. Okay, what if it was like a 13 going on 30 where you have like a teen
now that's a good
boy
head bunk movie.
Who's like
that's gay head bunk.
But where you have like a teen boy who's gay,
yeah,
and he's like, I don't want to be gay. I don't want to be gay. Cut to he's an adult and he's straight, and then he's like,
then there's a moral.
Yeah,
and
he learns he has an It's a Wonderful Life being a closeted gay teen.
He's like, I should come out.
Yeah,
and then at the end when he switches out, he comes out, and that's the end of the movie.
Wait, is his future that he's closeted or that he's literally straight?
He's literally straight,
and he hates his life.
Yeah.
That is so good.
That's really good. Write that down.
You got to write it down.
Dibs.
Nope, it's so good. It's The Family Man, but also 13 going on 30, and it's about being gay.
It's about being gay.
And closeted. Oh, I love that.
Oh, that's going to go amazing when Obama is president again.
We'll talk about a head bunk.
It would be really funny, and it would have like a very moving conclusion. Yeah.
I think we hacked it.
It's good.
Wow. I'm going to start looking at houses to buy.
What's it called?
Oh, God.
It is called...
Fuck.
No. Far... it has to be a pun
far
with
out?
The word out. Yeah, like far out. Because it's like so in the future.
Okay,
far
well,
out.
you did it. That's done. That's good. That's all you need.
Out.
That's the idea in the title.
That's really good, Sam.
Hey.
I can hear the gears turning from over there.
They're creaky.
I'm feeling like this is not Taron Egerton. Who's the other guy who's currently in Becky Shaw?
Alden Ehrenreich.
I don't know why that's who came to me. He's not even gay. I
love Alden Ehrenreich.
I do too. I actually think him playing gay would be amazing for the whole community.
Oh yeah. Taron Egerton too, why not?
But also if he's playing the future version, it's like that's a straight man. So it actually he wouldn't even be actually taking a role from a LGBTQ plus actor.
Would you want it to be a straight or gay actor? Playing straight.
Well, I want
Is there comedy in this? In a gay actor pretending to be straight, or
Frankie
is it
Grande Frankie Grande living with like a woman named Marsha in Cleveland?
Okay, Frankie Grande, but who's playing the adult Frankie Grande?
Honey, he is an adult.
Frankie Grande turns into Luke Evans, and then we have a movie. Yeah.
I wrote in my notes app recently, and I don't remember the context for why I thought this was. I was like, there just needs to be a movie about Frankie Grande. Like, there's something about him that is so interesting. And
I do think that always the less famous sibling, that's like such a funny thing.
Sure.
Well, and he's just pretty comfortable being like, yeah, make fun of me. Like, well, I'm really weird.
Best thing about
I'm
him,
gay.
Yeah.
Let her rip. I'm weird.
I've always thought there need to be more like Curb style things about. Remember Fat Actress with Kirstie Alley? Like there needs to be.
I can't hear that without you doing your Lord parody.
Oh,
I'm a fat actress.
God, that's good. But anyway, I think that Frankie Grande in like a semi-scripted Curb style show that's like literally my life on the deal list, but I'm Frankie Grande. It would be so fun.
Yeah. Well, I was recently like, of course, working on the queer teas, and they were like, well, we can put a Frankie Grande joke in there. He's actually pretty chill about that stuff. And I was like, oh, of
Imagine
course.
if he wasn't chill.
It's all like fair game, and he like kind of likes it.
Mm-hmm. It's all good for him.
It's all good
He's
for
in
him.
Titanic again.
He's on Broadway.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You know who's never done Broadway? Ariana.
Well, not for
like
not because she
my
can't.
take is that he's more successful.
Loser.
Never seen Ariana on Broadway. Interesting.
Kind of weird. Pretty lazy.
You know who didn't get an Oscar nomination? Ariana.
Ah!
Ooh.
So, it's true.
Shh, they're listening.
This is off top, but there's another like gay fantasy is just being spotted and being like, oh, you're a model. Like, oh, you should be a model.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I always, as a child, that was my dream.
Well, I do think
discovered
just to be walking down the street and someone be like, wait a minute, you are a model.
That is like an incredible dream. Yeah.
Because
then you're just like whisked into it.
Yes,
so fast.
No effort.
Yeah.
And you don't have any stress about it because you didn't work that hard.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, yeah, I'm a model. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There should be a head bonk movie about someone being cast as a model.
Mm-hmm.
Not head bonk, literally like someone cast a model, but it's like someone that's a legitimately weird looking freak.
Yeah.
But then like a kind of like New York City casting agent who's looking for like non-traditional models is like roaming the streets of some random city and is like, I love your look. Want to move to Manhattan? Yeah. And then he's like walking the Vaquera show. And then it's like him becoming part of this community of queer creators.
Mm-hmm. These are all very good ideas.
Well,
we're saving cinema.
Here's an evil pitch for this.
Yeah.
So instead, it's like a jury duty type thing.
Oh no!
Oh my god! And it's literally an ugly person, and you convince them that they've been street cast.
Okay, and you get literally like Anna Wintour to be like, holy shit, you're so hot. Like, I've never seen someone like you. And they're not ugly, they're just like the most normal person you've ever seen.
Who do you think Anna Wintour has said, holy shit, you're so hot to about? Because I don't think I know. What's a celeb that she said privately?
Oh, you know who she's obsessed with? Sienna Miller.
Really?
Yeah,
I watched the September issue last night.
Can you imagine? I love Sienna Miller, but like the idea that there is a definitive documentary about Vogue and the person on that cover is Sienna Miller is crazy.
It's crazy. And half of the movie is them being like, she looks terrible in this photo. She looks terrible in this photo. She needs a wig. She needs a wig. It's so funny.
Anna has like a soft spot for like obviously very beautiful, but not like number one successful blonde British women. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh and my God, she's so hot.
I need to get bonged where I can picture a person when you say their name.
Like Sienna. Well, Sienna Miller, I think that's one of her issues is that it's tough to picture her.
Basically, every person you've said so far, I've been like, except for Rachel McAdams.
How would you describe Sienna Miller? Like,
that's the thing.
Mousy.
Ouch.
I would not describe her as mousy. Have you ever seen? I saw her in real life once. She was like one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen.
I understand that she's like quite gorgeous, and I do like her. And speaking of Curb,
she was great.
Very funny as herself on Curb, and I was like, "Where have you been, girl?" But I don't know how I would describe her because she's just so like blonde and British.
Blonde,
but there's something small. There's something kind of dainty about her.
Yeah,
but also a little like that she could have a good time.
Well, she sort of
she does have a good. She famously has a good time. Don't you think,
George?
It's like if I was a sexist male writer and I was casting for Homewrecker, I would cast Sienna Miller. It's like, this is the wily minx. He was just going to work, and she was the secretary that took one of her tits out, and then it was over for her.
It was all her fault.
It was all her fault.
And then he went back to his family and realized how much he appreciated them,
And she's like, "Come here, love."
Sorry, now I'm stuck in plots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you have a writer's heart, and I have more of a casting director's heart, and that's
why we work.
That's why we work.
I do think it's funny when someone is a sleeper cell, specifically when it comes to combat skills. Like, that is fun. Like, if you're in the club and like you hear a certain pitch that like awakens you, and you're like, "Fuck, it's time to kill." Yeah. Like, that God. I like.
No, the rare woman bonk movie.
Which one?
The Long Kiss Goodnight.
What's that?
Gina Davis gets bonked on the head. This literally, she gets bonked on the head, and she is a housewife. And then over time, she's like, wait, why am I good at assassinating and like fighting? And then she realizes she's an assassin who got bonked on the head and then fell into this domestic life.
Oh, the bonk made her a housewife.
Well, the bonk made her a housewife. But then she bonked again and then became cool again.
God.
Yeah.
Wow.
This movie exists.
Okay, housewives can be cool too.
But yeah, it's fun when it's like, wait, why am I good at all of these moves?
Yeah, I love the idea of like secretly being good at fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm imagining a movie. It's not going to come to me, but it's like the idea is like, someone throws a ball or something, and then the person who's been bonked. You know what it is? It's like X-Men. It's like realizing you're a mutant.
Yeah,
like,
because it's all innate.
Yeah, exactly.
Because X-Men don't require like practice.
Totally,
and that's the real fantasy.
That's
where you don't have to put in the work. Please,
you're born. Yeah,
You're born this way.
You're born this way.
You are born this way.
Oh my God! If this was 2007 and we made a parody, That would be so fucking hit.
You're like, I love him and capital H-I. And it's amazing. It would be amazing.
You know, my foundation, the Born This Way, spelled Jason Bouring style foundation, helps young youth that struggle from amnesia.
God, I've always wanted to.
Youth have been bonked. Bonked youth.
How did you?
Bonked youth. Someone needs to speak up for the bonked youth. You know, they're out there.
I was a bonked youth. I got
a
a concussion playing dodgeball as a child in 6th grade.
And then you suddenly had a joie de vivre?
And then I had joie de vivre. Before that, I was doing my taxes.
Did you get knocked out?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Oh.
I ran into a brick wall because I was running to get it. And
so the ball didn't give you the
concussion. No, the brick wall
gave you the concussion.
Oh, no. You were trying
stationary brick wall.
You were trying to go to platform 9 3/4 or whatever it is on Harry Potter.
Oh, you know what it is.
What is it?
You got it.
Is it 9 3/4? Okay.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
the idea that I know
that's bonk.
That's crazy. Like, I haven't thought about that book since I was reading it.
And then you got bonked and forgot you read it, but the 9 3/4 stayed. Yeah.
Wow. You know, they should make an It Follows, but the thing that follows is having joie de vivre. Send a more positive message.
That's like the premise of like a lot of music videos, I think.
Yes, totally.
You know, I'm remembering someone needs to bonk me because we've talked about getting bonked.
Someone needs to bonk
bonk me. Bonk me, please. I feel like we've talked about being bonked before.
Bonk me if I've talked about this before.
Well, the great thing about being bonked is that the bonk is a button.
Totally.
In every bonk story, you can be unbonked with another bonk, and I think that's really interesting too.
Well, that's also a straight fantasy of like we can undo all of this.
Yeah, it's a switch. Yeah.
I
do like in Freaky Friday when they try to unbonk by running into each other.
That's classic.
That's classic.
It's classic.
One of the amazing parts of bonk movies is like it gives adult actors a chance to like
really act
to act like in a, like almost an offensive way, childlike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you don't quite hit the right notes, it actually is offensive. Like Jennifer Garner in 13 Going on 30, that's an offensive performance.
I hate that movie.
Yeah, it's awful.
I hate that movie. Yeah.
Where are we at? Like I'm not trying to, I'm just like, I literally need to look at a clock. Like it's not that I want it to end. I just want to know.
No. I think we could do a final segment.
Should
Any
we?
final thoughts on
Jason
First
Bourne,
of all,
Matt
I
Damon.
really want to thank you for bringing this topic because this was very generative.
Yeah,
I have so much to think about.
I'm thrilled. I was like a little nervous. I was like, it has to be
no,
a
it's
topic.
really.
I mean,
big.
we're leaving with
Everything's like a really
scripts
good
in
topic.
hand.
I didn't even
yeah.
need to get bonked to come up with this.
No, I'm going
I'm
straight
thrilled.
to a general with HBO Max after this.
I know. I don't have any other thoughts on bonking.
But I'm
Or
like,
Bourne-ing.
I now want to program a bonking sort of movie week at BAM or something.
Yeah.
Bonked at BAM.
Bonked at BAM.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I got bonked
Bonk
at BAM
cinema.
this Pride.
I got bonked at BAM and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
I will say, Sleeper Cell, I do feel like that's sort of what nostalgia is. Like sometimes I'll listen to...
That happened to me with Devil Wears Prada.
Yes. I sometimes will try to listen to something old so that I can be like, let's put me back there. Let me
Yeah.
remember what it was like so I can like feel like I'm in college for 1 second.
I literally in the middle of watching Devil Wears Prada 2, I had like a overwhelming emotional experience of being like, these women are everything to me.
I love when that happens.
I was like, I
when
like
that
could
happens.
cry. I was like, thank God.
Yeah. There's a without spoilers, there's a scene between Anne Hathaway and Emily Blunt near the end
It's
of the movie that
amazing.
I was like,
Yeah.
I'm so happy for them. This is so wonderful.
I can't wait to see it.
But it's funny thinking about nostalgia as like you want to will yourself to be bonked. I wish I could be bonked in some way. Nostalgia is the button
Yes.
that could bonk me into something.
Yeah, maybe I'll be bonked into that emotion.
Yeah.
That's true.
Former self.
Yeah. I like that.
Wow, nostalgia is really the dream of being bonked.
The dream of, I think everyone kind of
And
has
actually,
a latent
that's what's
fear of being
sort of
bonked.
straight about it, if you
Yeah.
think about it.
Whoa.
Going to the past.
Going to the
Things were
past.
better then.
Things were better then.
Instead of thinking they could be the possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Possibility.
Possibility
You know
is
what
a
it
very
is?
straight.
It's, oh my God. Get ready for
Uh-oh.
this.
Uh-oh.
Okay, the nostalgia
Mhm.
is the desire for the third act of the bonking movie to happen where you return to your initial state.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like
Yep.
you're Jennifer Garner as an adult.
Mhm.
You're craving being 13 again.
And I'm taking my wisdom with me,
Yes. Yeah,
and I'm doing it over
literally.
because I had the gift of bonk.
Yeah. The gift of bonk.
Yeah.
Via
it's
watching
nice.
Devil
Is it
Wears
too late to
Prada.
change your book title?
Oh, write another one.
The gift of bonk.
The gift of bonk. That's big.
Wow. Well, let's do our final segment.
Let's do it.
So our final segment is called Shoutouts, and in the homage of the grand straight tradition of the radio shoutout, we shout out anything.
In the homage.
Sorry, I told you I'm forgetting words today. Thank you for calling me in the what do we say?
It's
I'm not even hungover. I slept a lot last night. I want to jump off a cliff. Gunman, please save me.
We pay homage to the grand straight
what
tradition.
What did we say? What did I say?
In the homage. We pay homage to the grand straight tradition of the radio shout out. You're shouting out to your friends back home on Z100, and you're shouting out something that you are enjoying.
People, places, things, ideas.
Well, mine was going to be Devil Wears Prada too. Should I not?
It still
do
can be.
Okay.
But no spoilers.
No spoilers. Okay, no spoilers.
We make them up on the spot.
Okay, we make them up on the spot. Do you want to go first?
Sure. What's up, freaks, losers, and perverts around the globe? I want to give a huge shout out to McNally Jackson. I was in Los Angeles, where I currently live, and I went to 2 bookstores, neither of which had Lena Dunham's Famesick. I said, what is happening in this damn city, and why is this the most sold out book on planet Earth? I thought people weren't reading anymore, and now I can't find this book at 2 bookstores. And if you know the city of Los Angeles, you know you can't just walk around to a bunch of bookstores. You're getting in your car and you're driving to another one. So I said, well, this fucking sucks. I'm going to wait till I'm in New York and I'm in a real fucking city and I can buy Lena Dunham's Famesick. I walk into one bookstore, it's the McNally Jackson in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and you better believe they got stacks on stacks on stacks of Famesick. And I said, great, thank you. That'll be $38 and I will read it in one day, and I'm so excited. So shout out to McNally Jackson, and I love you, Lena Dunham, XOXO, Sam. And I just want to say, I just want to give a people start to be mad at me in LA because I shit talk it all the time.
It is constant.
But it's like a bit. Like I like it now. Like I'm still living there. Like I joined my amazing gym. I have a happy life, and I have friends, and so I'm sort of enjoying LA. So when I sort of shit talk it, it's because it's fun.
Yeah, but they don't really have a sense of irony over there.
I know, and you can tell.
You know what it is? It's like
you're shit talking again.
You're doing the thing that like I used to. You know, you think you can joke about, let's say, a pop star or whatever, but in this climate, you literally can't because they're like armed and ready to come to your home and shoot you.
Yeah.
Like I should be able to I like Lady Gaga. I should be able to lovingly make fun of the new song with Doechii.
Of course.
But I can't.
Yeah.
Because then people will be like, she was fighting for your rights, you know?
I've literally had people be like, we heard what you said.
Yeah.
Like, it's time to stop hating on LA. Seriously.
Well, I do think it's being talked about. People have talked to me about it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a
but
risk.
people here.
Nope.
Oh. George, you're supposed to be my eyes and ears. If someone's shit talking me, you have to come to me.
No one's shit talking you. People are like, I hope Sam. People will be like, I know Sam doesn't like LA, but like he seemed to be having a good time the other night.
Well, that's tea.
Do you think LA hatred persists after bonking?
Whoa.
Or is it something learned? Is it innate or is it learned?
I'm going to have an It's a Wonderful Life about LA.
You kind of bonked your head when you joined your LA gym that made you love LA.
That's true. That's true. When I joined my gym, that was a bonk, for sure.
The gym that makes you love LA. Anytime you have like a revelation or something changes, that's a bonk. If you're thinking in bonk terms.
Yeah, the biggest bonk is when I joined the gym and it made me love Los Angeles.
Yeah, like you can read a book and it's a bonk. Like you can do the artist way and it's like
that's a bonk.
That unbonked something in me.
And bonk and unbonking do the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same mechanism.
It's the same
doing
mechanism.
both. Yeah.
What's up, freaks and losers? I want to give a shout out to the actor Emily Blunt. And I actually want to encourage her to do more broad comedy because I know you were amazing in Oppenheimer and I love when you refused to shake that one guy's hand, and that was iconic. And it was also really cool that year that you were in the Boy movie, even though Barbie was also a movie.
That was
and
cool.
you could kind of be like, congrats on all the pink guys, but I'm like kind of interested in science. But the point being, she's so good in Devil Wears Prada, both 1 and 2. She has amazing comedic timing. I heard that I love my job, I love my job, I love my job. It was ad-libbed, which I didn't know. Yes, an amazing line. And I pretty much think that we need to be giving her opportunities that are being given to, you know, the Melissa McCarthy's of the world. I actually also would like for Melissa McCarthy to keep working, but maybe a buddy comedy. Maybe a buddy comedy. You know what I think? I think Emily Blunt can have a sort of more Rose Byrne career where she effortlessly goes between broad comedy and drama, or even Elizabeth Banks. Although I actually think Elizabeth Banks should stick to comedy.
I agree.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to those actresses.
And just one note on your shout out, of course. Woo! But I want to say that this whole thing of, did you know that actor improvised that line? I'm like, what's going on there? There's something sinister happening with like, did you know that actor improvised that line?
I think it's also rooted in nostalgia.
People like love to say that. And I'm like, I'm going to start needing some proof, because every actor didn't improvise every line. And it's starting to feel like they did.
People aren't impressed enough by the idea of acting. They need to do more.
Literally.
Acting is great.
I'm like, I like the line when she said it.
Something I didn't like is in Lena Dunham's book, where she reveals that she very generously gives credit to a different writer for coming up with a voice of a generation. And I was like, no, you wrote that. I need to believe that you wrote that.
That's funny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you didn't write that, what are we doing?
Should I do mine?
Yes,
please.
I don't know. I was like, on the train, I was like, am I going to do a kind of a... I can't do it.
You can't.
I can't do it.
I barely
can't
can.
do it. I know.
Well, once you're in the room, it's like kind of weird.
I know. I'm just like, I can't. So my shout out is because y'all so graciously shouted out my book. I'm going to shout out another book. And both because I really like it. It comes out next month. And two, it got me out of like a reading funk. I used to like read so much, and now I just don't read as much as I would like to. Though I did read Famesick and I loved it.
It's so good.
But a recent novel that I read that I really liked is called There's Only One Sin in Hollywood. Your favorite place?
There's only one sin.
There's only one sin in Hollywood.
That's a good title.
It's a great title. I feel like it'll be a limited series in 2 seconds. It's by author who lives in Los Angeles named Rashid Newson, and it is about... It's like old Hollywood story about this gay guy who has to work for a Paramount-y movie studio and like take care of actors and like make sure they're not like misbehaving. And it goes through this narrative about this guy's life and how he made it there, how he got in the situation. But it's including like actual historical figures in Hollywood. And I thought it was interesting that in a sense, it's almost Forrest Gumpy that cheapens it in a way that it's so much better than Forrest Gump. Sure. But including like, oh, he's having a run-in with like Sidney Poitier in a way, you know, like in a way that kind of like takes that sort of nostalgic content that we see in movies like Forrest Gump and like makes it gay.
Well, I'm sorry to bring this concept into the space, but A Little Midnight in Paris.
Yes. But like, what if a gay guy were that person? What if it was about a gay person?
What if they remade Midnight in Paris, but Owen, what's his name?
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson was like really gay.
I would.
And it was Frankie Grande.
It was Frankie Grande.
And it was written and directed by Frankie Grande, though.
Yeah.
That'd be
okay,
fun.
so there's only one sin
There's
in
only
Hollywood.
one sin in Hollywood.
Wow, I'm going to read that.
It's so good. It's so good. You'll really like it. It's about your favorite place.
You know, LA
You'll love
books,
it.
I do read them.
I'm sorry I said literally only one person said that about you. It's not. It's
You
not a
have to say
conversation.
who.
It's
Oh, well. That checks out.
Yeah.
Bobby, you're leaving that
Can
in.
you actually talk about just briefly your book that's coming out before the novel?
The novel comes out first. The novel comes out in June. It's called We Are Gathered Here Today. And the next book that I wrote with my co-host and
Lindsay
friend
Weber.
Lindsay Weber,
Past guest.
It's called I Want to Be Famous. How Everyone and No One is a Celebrity. Why Everyone and No One is a Celebrity. The subtitle came second.
It was ghostwritten by Frankie Grande.
The subtitle came pre-bunk. It is about kind of the history of the past 10 years of celebrity, how celebrity has evolved since we started doing our podcast, essentially the past like 10, 15 years of celebrity, and what it means to be a celebrity in this day and age, and why being a celebrity in the present day is so different than it was in the past, how it's changed. It's essays, you know.
Sounds amazing.
I think it's pretty good.
If someone were to tell you right now who is your favorite celebrity, who would it be?
Oh my God.
That's such a hard question.
Because actors, singer. Okay, no, that's hard. It's Lady Gaga. That's hard.
Yeah.
It's Lady Gaga. Because I didn't.
Probably.
I didn't want to choose. My impulse was actor, but then it's like, well, no, it's not necessarily. They're not necessarily celebrities. I want someone who does it all, and she does it all.
She really does it all.
It's such a stupid gay ass answer, but
whatever.
Having just seen Devil Wears Prada 2 again,
I mean,
that's
can't
a
wait.
celebrity.
Maybe I'm gonna have to go.
She's really good in it.
She's really good.
Okay. Well, this has been a real delight.
It really has.
It's been such a delight.
Thanks for doing the pod.
I hope I never get bonked because I don't want to forget this.
Aww. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Podcast ends now. StraightioLab is a production by Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network and iHeart Podcasts.
Created and hosted by me, George Civeris, and Sam Taggart.
Executive produced by Jenna Cagle, co-produced by Becca Ramos.
Edited by Lauren Stumpf and mixed and mastered by Doug Bain.
Artwork by Michael Fales and Matt Grubb. Theme music by Ben Kling.